Good evening, everyone. Happy double game week day. Well, obviously it's the second day of the week, but finally we had our Man City players play. For anyone that's not watching live, we're recording this on Sunday night, so this is the day obviously Man City played. There's still one more game to go tomorrow, which is Chelsea against West Ham. But we're just going to kind of review what's gone on so far, what's good, what's bad, and look ahead to game week 28. So yeah, that's what we're doing. As you can see, I've changed the layout a little bit more now. Instagram, Facebook links. Well, not links, but plugs. Means I have more stuff to do before the stream starts, like pretend I know what I'm doing on Snapchat. But how are we all? How do we all get on today? You can see my score is 61. Not great. But could have been a lot worse, I fear. Feel, even. Espen, how's it going? Jason? Good to see you again. Salah here right from the start. Must be no school tomorrow. Oh, Matt, you bottled Kolarov. Did nice today. Didn't triple captain, but feeling happy. Yeah, I think people who didn't triple captain are probably quite happy right now. And I think those that did triple captain are probably also quite happy, so... Full 90 minutes for Aguero. Yeah, that was nice. Oh, the stress. The stress before that 3 PM lineup. Jesus. Just waiting to see if he started. Bantnosaurus Rex. That's a great name. Felix, how's it going? 84, yeah. Felix was snapping me yesterday, telling me he was extending his lead at the top. You have to take him down a peg or two. Yeah, we'll get into like kind of the Man City game, how I feel about it. I'm not so annoyed at what my Man City players scored, obviously. They did pretty well. It was more the transfer decisions I made. Couldn't have gone much worse for me, really. More stress for the Wednesday lineup. Yeah, probably. I'm kind of happy that Aguero's got his goal now, though. I mean, obviously, 25 to 30 points would be absolutely perfect, but it's not going to happen probably now. I mean, 25 to 30 before we take him to triple captain. By the way, anyone who wants like links to like Facebook, Instagram, or the names for Instagram stuff, it's all underneath in the comments. I know I say this every time we stream, but is the sound okay? Because once again, I've moved stuff around, so I just want to double check. I think it's okay. It sounds okay on my headphones, so. You bench King for Evans last minute. Ouch. Yeah, that King goal was a bit annoying to me. That Man United game was so frustrating to watch, for both from like being a Man United fan and FPL. Just nothing went right in that game. I just knew he was going to miss that penalty. Even though you'd usually be it was a good penalty, to be fair. It was a very good save, but still a bit annoying. So yeah, I jumped up in rank a bit today. Not as much as I'd hoped, though. So I went up from 130k to 107. Obviously took an 8-point hit. So I was debating on the stream, the last stream, to take out Ibra instead of Lukaku, to keep Ali and bench Crouch. So you may have seen me tweet earlier, that would have netted me an extra 14 points if I'd done that move. And I'd have Lukaku in my team, so one less transfer to make. And potentially you can even say it's 2 less transfers, because I'd have Ali as well, who, with the fixtures they've got coming up, I might want back. So I think triple captain Aguero, I'm not calling a fail for now. But my transfers were a fail, I think. But nothing I can do about it now. Just got to look forward. Probably talk about Harry Kane in a bit. If anyone watched the Spurs-Everton game, maybe got a bit fortunate. I don't think... I know some people were saying like the first goal was fortunate, but yes, you could blame the keeper, but that was a great strike by Kane. The second goal, though, Jesus, that was gifted by Everton. Nightmare. Like Ben Davies getting an assist for the first goal. I mean, yes, he passed to Kane, but Kane did everything. But I know for now I'm getting Kane in my team after 28. Can actually get Kane, Lukaku, and Sanchez, I think. I don't know whether to play 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. Sanchez is a worry now. I don't know. If he misses another game, maybe, but I think Wenger has seen his mistake. You don't bench your best player. against a tough team. But obviously, really nice to see Mane score an assist. Another thing that got screwed up by the double game, if you remember, like the week before, I was going to get Mane and Firmino, basically backed out of it just because of the double game week. So that might still work out, but again, a bit annoying. Might still get Firmino in next week or Coutinho. Haven't decided yet. So many players I want in my team now. Have you not seen the Sanchez dressing room rumours? Nope. Has he actually had a bust up? Who's actually said that though? It's just paper talk. Before yesterday you were bringing Zlatan. Yeah, I think Ibra, he could maybe go in. I mean, it was a bit unlucky. Well, obviously he should have been red carded. He's probably going to be banned. So at that point you have to get rid of him. But I don't know what the rules are with red cards and the referee seeing it. The referee must have seen it because he gave him a talking to. So we'll see. But he could have scored that penalty. Then he's on positive points. He's got another goal, maybe a bonus point or two. Got some nice home games coming up. I don't know. Everton were really poor today, I thought, especially in the first half. Or maybe I'm not giving Spurs enough credit. But I didn't like watching that Spurs game with no Spurs players. It's horrible to watch. Well, I guess most rumours like Sanchez bust up will come through the papers, right? So depends who's reporting it. You know, they do say sometimes no smoke without fire. Firmino a bit of a home track bully. Maybe Pedro, yeah. I don't really like Chelsea's fixtures. Maybe keep Sané. Yeah, I will probably actually keep one of the City midfielders. Don't know which one though. I kind of need to think about my game week 29 onwards transfers before I do my 28, because if I want to go 3-4-3, then I just bring Tom Carroll in this week. If I don't, I probably just bring in Lukaku and leave it. What was wrong with my transfers? I could have kept Lukaku and Ali and still had the same 3 City players. The only thing I would have done is bench Crouch. So right now I'm 14 points worse off. But anything Crouch gets in the next game will be taken off that. So could he get a goal against City? Maybe. It looked... I didn't see the second half. For anyone that follows me on Twitter, you see that I wasn't able to watch it. But I watched the first half. And yes, City had all the ball, but they didn't create a lot. What about Leicester? Should we consider them? I'm tempted now though. The thing that puts me off Leicester really, especially attackers, is their price. Like Mahrez is still at 8.9 million or something. So it's hard to justify him. I mean, it's a bit of a punt, isn't it, really? West Ham away, then Stoke and Sunderland at home. I don't know. Maybe if you're chasing, which I am, you could get him in, but I don't know. I think I'd probably want like Ali and Kane, maybe. Sunderland were quite tight, yeah. Annoyingly tight. I must admit, it was getting close to half time and I was ready to like start panicking about Aguero. But I mean, we still got another game left. Anything could happen in that one. Do we think Ibra will get a ban? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I don't see how I can really get away with it. Went with Aguero, Sané, Kolarov, very nice. Kolarov looked pretty good actually today. It's just a shame he's not playing left back really. But City, like passing around the back, I'd hate watching them as a City fan. Although they've won like, or not lost in like 8 or 9 games or something, is it now? I don't know, but yeah, Jesus. Watching them pass around the back is like, it's almost a bit scary as a non-fan. All this Aguero triple captain hype is overblown. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was 1 goal and 1 bonus point is not what we were hoping for, but I mean, what are people expecting from their triple captain? I mean, obviously we want 25 to 30 points, but I think if he's on 7 now, if he can get 10 from the next game, then happy days. 17, I'd take that. Be very happy with that, in fact. As soon as he scored the goal, I was pretty happy with him. At that point, I thought, well, he hasn't. Like last year, I did Andy Carroll, got 3 points, 9 points total. It's just awful. Lukaku was frustrating today. I honestly, if you're a Lukaku owner, I don't think you can complain that much. He scored a goal against one of the best, or the best maybe, defence in the league. Maybe not, I don't know, you could arguably say Chelsea's better, but let's say one of the top 2 defences in the league. He got almost no, especially in the first half, no service. Like, Everton were overrun in midfield. So to me, if you've got Lukaku, you should be happy. He's scored a goal in a hard fixture, and he's got 4 great home fixtures in the next 6. So he wasn't frustrating, I don't think. Frustrating as a non-owner, that's for sure. Still getting Josh King for 28. I don't know. I think Josh King's a very short-term transfer, which kind of puts me off a little bit. I mean, you can see my team for 28. Obviously, there's a few gaps. Just a couple here and there. Let's put Funes Mori and Phillips in so you can see it better. So I got the 4 there, 5, 6, 7. I'll bring Lukaku back, probably for Ibrahimovic, so that's 8. I might leave it there, to be honest. But we'll see. Afobe started off top. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to continue, though. To be fair, Afobe and King really caused Jones and Rojo problems. I don't know if they do that against really good defences, but they did, yeah. If Ibra has a triple game week, what are the potential fixtures? Oh, I'm not sure. It's very unlikely, though. Yeah, so the King going off injured, right? I was watching the game, and he did this, but I can't find anything about an injury, so I just now wonder if he was just signalling to the referee to kind of say, look, we want to make a substitution. It was like 87th minute. Probably wanted to waste some time. I wouldn't read too much into it unless we hear more. Do I not want Gabbiadini? Yeah, I do. Well, possibly, yeah. Probably, in fact. I mean, Southampton are going to have a double game week, and he's probably the best option. What's Thomas not? What site am I posting? I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about King for now. Get in on the Maguire hype. Yeah, Maguire and Mawson both hit the post. Annoying. My thoughts on... I'm not wearing a hoodie. Yeah, I know. Funnily enough... okay, this is... sorry, hang on. This is the site he's talking about. I was wearing a hoodie today. I changed before I come on. By the way, Snapchat worked a treat. Awesome. Still trying to get my head around it. Captain for next week. For me, it'll be... yeah, mine will be Lukaku, I think. Although part of the logic is that is Manny going to do it twice in a row? And that's probably stupid logic, to be honest. So we'll see. Early wildcard, I'm still undecided. I really need to work out who I need to bring back in. For example, if Sanchez really has like had a bust up and he's not going to play, then obviously that's one less player I need to worry about bringing in. So it's one less transfer. So we'll see. Get a hoodie with your logo. Yeah, that'd be cool. Have to get a good logo first, though. I don't know, I tweeted out about my defenders. Yeah, I don't know if my team's in a mess. I suppose it probably is. But I don't know if I want a wild card. We'll see. Probably won't be till game week 30, so maybe I'll reassess then. Yeah, Olsen scored. I said, didn't I? The game week that I bought Mawson in, I kind of said on the stream that obviously those 15 points were great, but Olsen did score 14, but he kind of got ignored because he scored one less point, basically. What's my plans for next week? How many hits? How many players? So I've got 7 playing right now. If Phillips plays, I will bring Lukaku in 100% for Ibra or Aguero. Probably Ibra. I can actually bring. So I can actually do this, right? This is what I've considered. So I can take out Crouch for Lukaku. And take out Sané for Tom Carroll. Got 1.1 million in that. So that would then let me keep Ibra and Aguero. But it means I have to play Phillips every week. But I mean, longer term, Aguero or Ibra is going to go. But I don't know. I mean, Ibra, the decision will probably be made for me once he gets... if he gets banned. So we'll see. But if I bring in Lukaku, that would give me 8 then. 8 with Phillips. So whether you count Phillips or not, I'll leave that up to you. So I'm quite happy with that. I might take a hit to get 9. I've looked at someone like Antonio kind of interests me because Bournemouth were awful in that first half against Man United. They could not defend. Oh yeah, I should vote on my own polls, shouldn't I? Would you take back your triple captains an interesting one? I don't think I would. I mean, someone said about asking this question after the Stoke game, but then it gets a bit more obvious, I think. Like, if he doesn't do anything in the next game, then most of us would probably take it back. But right now, I don't think I'd take it back. Is Kane essential? I mean, I will 100% be getting him in. I can't watch any more Spurs games without him. He's a 20-goal-a-season player. He's got to be respected a bit more by me. It's annoying because I got Kane in like a week before most people did. Most people jumped on. And obviously that Hull and Burnley 2 games, just I was like, nope, not having that. Just need to eject him out. Big mistake. All he's done since he's scored. Do I think Aguero will start against Stoke? I think he will. I think De Bruyne will come into the team. And I don't know who will leave, actually. He could play false 9, couldn't he? I don't know. I'd like to think he'll start. It was so weird watching him like run around so much today. They're like chasing back. They're chasing back into his own half at one point, and I don't know. It's not what we've come to expect. Not before this season anyway from Aguero. Now it's the norm. Yeah, De Bruyne could come in for someone like this in the chat, like Yaya or Fernandinho, I suppose, and then one of those two will miss out. You think Sterling will be benched? I don't know. He's played like 11 games in a row now. I don't know. Is a wildcard in Gameweek 30 a smart move? You get 9 weeks benefit. You do. And then obviously you have a few transfers to spend in between, but you have less information about... Actually, I think we'll know... Someone correct me if I'm wrong. We'll know the Game Week 34 doubles before Game Week 30. So like just before the Game Week 30 deadline. So potentially you could start looking ahead to that. Ibra and Crouch to Lukaku and Llorente. I know. I don't know about Llorente. I mean, can I keep doubting him? Don't know. I've not looked at his stats, but I know he's playing quite well. Yeah, I don't know. Something still puts me off him. He's got some okay fixtures coming up, and obviously he plays in 28, which is nice. Yeah, because doesn't Gabbiadini's fixtures get good around Middlesbrough? It is a possibility. I can definitely afford that. A little part of me is quite, not quite glad, but like I kind of like the fact that now I might be gearing towards keeping Aguero. Kind of like that. But yeah, I could afford Llorente in. We'll see. I haven't given that one much thought because I've been so down on Llorente before, but you get stuff wrong. You wouldn't want Llorente beyond 28. Well, Bournemouth away is a great fixture, isn't it? Bournemouth they're still awful. They actually defended better when they went down to 10 men. Middlesbrough at home, I think, is an okay fixture. After then, you probably don't want him so much. But I think that's when Redmond finally doing what we wanted him to do in Game Week 1. Yeah, Game Week 30 is when you might want to get Gabbiadini in, although that is also quite a short-term transfer, but he's going to have double Game Week, so he could be the one to get in Game Week 30. So maybe Llorente. Maybe. It's an interesting option. Don't want to get rid of my boy, though, Peter Crouch. He's a bit of a legend. The only reason Llorente is considered is because of the Game Week 28 fixture, yeah? Well, he scored quite well recently. Big Royce, he had a pish poor game week. Maybe that's why he's not here. Llorente or Carroll? I don't know about Carroll, he always seems to be injured. So he's good if he plays, but I think he would be a bit of a headache for you. Is Llorente a captain option next week? Holloway. I don't think you captain Llorente ahead of Lukaku or Kane. So, no for me. But, you never know. Maybe a captain against Bournemouth. Yeah, Granville got rid of Kane. Ouch. Getting rid of Ali. I mean, to be fair, his goal was alright, but the assist, Jesus. Gifted. God, you got a mini league leader with no City and they're on 60 points. Wow. Captain Mane, yeah, nice. Lukaku versus West Brom doesn't seem like a captain fixture. Why not though? Because West Brom aren't keeping clean sheets, even at home. And this is an away fixture for them. I've seen a few West Brom fans on Twitter saying that they just already look like they're on holiday. They've hit 40 points and that's it. They don't really care. Rondon, the biggest letdown. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you've got him, you've got to keep him for 28, but God, he's rubbish. At least he's a rubbish FPL asset. Get rid of him. I mean, I think I'd really like to captain Mane this week, but Liverpool against weak teams just worry me. I mean, they struggled against Burnley away, but fair enough. Burnley at home have been pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. Am I considering Lukaku captain for game week 29 at home to Hull? Who else is in 29? Who else will I have brought in? But see Harry Kane against Southampton, hopefully. Maybe my new Llorente against Bournemouth. Yeah, I probably will captain Lukaku, to be honest. It depends who else I bring in, but he looks like a decent option. 2 games in a row. Yeah, I mean, when I'm talking about players now, I'm mainly talking from an FPL point of view. Especially with Rondon. Am I keeping Brunt? Yeah, this is where the wild card comes into play. I mean, I don't really want to play Brunt in 5 of the next 6 fixtures. Now, that's a problem, really. I mean, to be honest, another player I'd actually like to bring in this week, but he's going to screw with me money-wise, is Coleman. Because like the 4 of the next... Okay, so Liverpool away and Man United away are obviously not ideal. But Burnley, Leicester, Hull and West Brom at home are so good. I'd almost double up on Everton. Probably go Mane just for the TV game. Oh, I love that. That's such an FPL thing to do. But yeah, Phillips, someone said, am I keeping Phillips as a 5th mid? Preferably not, but again, you know what it's like. When will I get time to get rid of him? I don't know. Obviously, if going back to the Lukaku and Llorente move, then that means I have 3 Man City players for Liverpool at home. That could be a problem. I don't know. So fantasy sports in America include a draft at the start of the season. Only one person in your mini league can own a certain player. You can trade and bring in non-owned players. I mean, Dugout FC basically does that in the UK. I'll be honest. So I've played Dugout because like a bunch of people from Fantasy Football Scout do, and I've not really gotten into it. But a few weeks ago, I was looking around and I started looking in the free transfers, and it was quite nice to be able to try and pick out some gems that people hadn't picked up. Like I got Sané and stuff a while back because he started doing okay. But I just forget to log in, to be honest. Like my Dugout FC team this week's done really well because I've got Lukaku, Kane, Mane, Kolarov. And I think I even benched Sané in that. So yeah, I quite like that idea. But it only works if everyone plays it properly. So like I'm top of the league apparently for it. So that for the Fantasy Football Scout, like with Mark and Co. Oh no, I'm second. Oh, that's because the game week hasn't finished, but I think I'm winning this game. Yeah, this is my team. Look, I played Yaya Toure and I benched Sané. What a rookie mistake. Danny Rose, I'm holding him for when he comes back. So yeah, I do play games like that, but main one has to be FPL. For now. Forever. Oh, we're half an hour in. I've not even checked how many thumbs up we got. 37 thumbs up. I better do it myself. 38. Let's get to 50 in the next couple of minutes. Obviously, if you're new around here, don't forget to sub. We're on 868 now, so 32 to go till we hit 900. And then the next goal for that will be 1,000. How's it going, Big Ricey? Someone was telling us earlier you've had a rubbish game week. Were they lying? Okay, so Malik has actually tweeted me this this Sanchez news or Sanchez report. Furious bust up. I don't know. I mean, when was this reported? This is obviously reported after the game, wasn't it? Like tonight. I mean, that's quite. I don't know. The cynic in me just thinks that's an easy thing to report because he was on the bench. We'll see. I don't think he's going to be there next year, though, is he? It's not looking very likely. A Facebook group would have been much better. Would have been much better than what? I've set up a Facebook page. Oh, group, sorry. Where everyone can post there and you can help people out. Wait, what's wrong with the page that I've set up? Can't you post on there? I don't know. Anyway. Yes, if you haven't already, there's a poll in the top right hand corner of the screen. Just click the little eye, you can vote. We'll take a look around the hour mark of what where we're at with that. It's Matalor very low source. Fair enough. We'll see. Only I can post. Well, so you can't reply to you can't reply to my. You can comment, surely. On that Facebook. Can you comment on a post? Pretty sure you can. If not, I'll test it after the stream. Got an exam tomorrow, but FPL is life. So true. King's 5 goals and 6 is impressive, but how will screw me? Yeah, I always worry about Bournemouth attack. I think Sanchez is probably just getting annoyed with Arsenal as a whole. He wants to win stuff, doesn't he? You can tell by the way he just plays. He always wants to win. Don't know if the rest of the players have got quite the same attitude as him, really. Big Rice has got a rookie question. Llorente's price is rising tonight. Will I get him? No, I won't do any transfers until after the game week's finished, probably. What happens to a player score? They aren't officially subbed off, so it's 0-0 and the team have used all 3 subs. A defender goes off injured. I think they class that as gone off, but I like the other 2, I don't have a definite answer. I mentioned Kolarov in the last 2 streams, everyone thought I was talking rubbish. I just thought 5.8 million for a Man City defender wasn't worth it. I mean, bearing in mind Defoe did hit the post. Came quite close. Will I keep Aguero? Maybe. It'll all depend on Ibra, I think. Really regret Ibra to Aguero instead of Lukaku. That's better, surely, Ibra to Aguero. Is 57 points with Aguero triple captain and Sterling to play again good? We'll have to see how many points they get. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, people have got like Kane, Ali, Mane and Firmino, and like all these players that haven't played twice, but they've posted really good scores. So I think to say that it was really worth going for, we need quite a big game in the second against Stoke, but not necessarily a big game, but you know, attacking points from all again would be nice, even if it's just 1 goal, 1 assist. I think you're wanting a bit more, but 9 to 10 next week is nice. It's all relative, I suppose. What's your green arrow like? What position you're in? Arnautovic, I know, but he's injured, isn't he, potentially? Didn't go off on a stretcher. 81 points with Aguero, Sané and Sterling to play, that's amazing. We'll take a look at the polls a bit later, maybe around 10 o'clock, hour mark. What do you think of a double up on Liverpool? Mids, yeah, it could work. They're looking... Well, they looked okay against Arsenal. $84, Jesus. Yeah, if I had gone with Ibra out, which I did consider, maybe not strongly enough, then I'd be on 75 right now. And that would be nice. But, I don't know, what can you do now? The game week's done. I mean, I've got a green arrow, I've got 4 more players to play, plus Alonso, so... And Pickford's 2 points to come in, actually. Can't forget those 2 big points. So we'll see. Was the league updated, has it? Let's have a look. Oh, what have I gone up? 61, 61. Who did he bring in? Guerrero triple captain. No Sané though, nice. What league? Oh yeah, let's talk FPL. Let's have a look. Have I gone up in that one? Oh, it's down the bottom. Oh, I've dropped to 50. Look at Felix right up there, 351 points. What am I on? 285. Jesus Christ, that is bad. You've actually 2 past me, Matt. Felix is going to be some catching at this rate. You'll have a bad few weeks at some point, surely. Chances of Aguero playing twice in 4 days, slim. I don't know. Who are they going to play instead? Ian Atcher? Not sure. Not sure Pep really wants to play him, to be honest. Would Antonio be a good replacement for Phillips? Honestly, I'd love a West Ham player against Bournemouth. Just depends how long you want to keep him after that, really. But Phillips, even if he does play Everton away, is pretty hard. Yeah, all links to like all social media, league codes, etc. are all in the description below the stream. My overall rank's 107k now. Yeah, it's a bit of a yo-yo right now. So I've gone from like 103 to 76, back down to 130, now back up. So I'm nearly back up to where I was 4 weeks ago. I mean, hovering around 100k is good. I've still got my wild card intact, still got bench boost. Taking a hit is fine for this week. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're taking out a player that you don't want longer term, because it's only a -2 really. Well, unless that player like sees loads of goals and gets a yellow card, but depends who you're bringing in, I suppose. You want to get back in the top 100k? Yeah, I need to be in there. I need to stay in there for a bit. Start climbing. I'm not panicking just yet. Still like what, 11 weeks to go. Bench boost in one of the double game weeks. Yeah, probably in game week 37. Triple captain's still in play, exactly. If Aguero starts, who knows what will happen. Maybe we'll get an assist this time from him. Oh, we hit the 50 likes. Very nice. 69. Still a way off the 150 like target though. 869 subs. Awesome. Can I do an imaginary wild card on my team? Yeah, I suppose I could. The thing is, I'd probably take Mane out because of his price. I think I keep Alonso, but I don't know if I'm happy about it. I probably am because he's got double game weeks coming up, but we'll see. Yeah, you're probably going to have to help me through this because I've not given this any thought. So I'd probably reduce Heaton to Ibrahimovic. Yeah, someone else asked me to do a wild card. Alright, let's quickly do it. So Harry Kane. I think I'd get another Spurs mid in as well. Burnley away could be tricky. 2 nice home games. Yeah, I think I'd get a Spurs midfielder in as well. Probably Eriksen. But that might be because I got rid of probably because of getting rid of Ali. I don't know, one of them anyway. Would I not want a double game week goalkeeper? Good point. Good point indeed. I've got transfers to make there, remember? But yeah. Right, we better put Gabby Adini in because I think Thomas is still watching. I couldn't be doing with the spam. Kane, Gabby Adini and Llorente? No, I'm not sure about that. I'd actually still have Lukaku, I think. Top scoring forward in the game. 4 great fixtures in the next 6. Yeah, no one wants to do goalkeeper transfers. Who's cheap and having a double game week? Hey, does Pickford not get a double game week? He's missing a fixture, he'll get a double game week, surely. Coleman. Yeah, this is a game week 28. No, this, yeah, imaginary wildcard past game week 28. So, yeah, not one that I do this week for sure. Yeah, I think I'll keep Pickford and Ibrahimovic. I like the rotation and Pickford will have a double game week. No, I haven't wildcarded just yet. People want me to do an imaginary wildcard, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm playing 3-4-3 with Gabbiadini up front, so I just get in Tom Carroll as 5th mid. I probably ignore the paper reports and still get Sanchez. I don't know, it depends how much I'm thinking towards double game weeks, I suppose. But most of these players will have one. Do I want Hazard? I probably can't afford Hazard, can I? Or can I? Potentially injured. Yeah. No, I can't really afford Hazard. Anyway, Liverpool midfield. Oh, actually, Man City's fixtures next 3 aren't great, but it depends how far ahead we're looking. I might keep someone like Sané or Sterling. Potentially. People are saying Pedro, but I don't know if I like these fixtures enough. I mean, that's 3 away games in 5, plus Man City at home. I don't know if that's good enough. Do I just keep Sigurdsson? He's ticking over. I'll probably keep Sigurdsson for now. Then I want to... maybe I get rid of Sterling, actually. Poor Sterling. Liverpool midfielder. Well, I think the fixtures are okay, personally. So I'd probably get... should we just go Coutinho? Triple Swansea. Yeah, I don't know if... hang on, I haven't decided on Mawson yet. Defence is actually a bit tricky because I've not looked at them too much. No Man United. Well... Man United would have to be Ibra or no one. Maybe Valencia. But I don't think we can really fit that in. Yeah, we can't fit Valencia in. We'd have to go Funes Mori instead of Coleman. How long is Danny Rose out for? Did someone say April? The thing is, that's only like a few weeks away. Like in game week terms, it's only a couple of game weeks till he might return, so... oh, now Olsen's being thrown out. Sorry, Mawson's being thrown out for Olsen, is he? Triple Swansea is a no-go. Why? I mean, bearing in mind Tom Carroll is a non-playing midfielder, basically. He's just on the bench. Nah, not really interested in Defoe. Yeah, Walker would be great, but no way you can afford him. You got to remember, like, for your team, you can probably afford him. My team value is awful. How much is Cedric, though? He's quite cheap, isn't he? We could probably get him in. 4.8, perfect. I don't know if those fixtures are good enough, though, for a Southampton defender. Announce Walker. Shaw, nah, definitely not Luke Shaw. The only reason, I know this is just a mock wildcard, but the only reason I wouldn't be getting rid of Alonso is because they've got a lot of money tied up in him, and Chelsea are going to have a double game week, potentially. If they don't have a double game week in 34 and it's later on, I'd maybe consider getting rid of him. I would be worried about bringing him back in, because you want someone like Alonso for a double game week. McCauley, but West Brom's fixtures are going to be awful soon. I know he scores, but surely the points are going to dry up. Patrick Van Arnold, that's a nice shout. What are their fixtures like? Not great. Not great, to be fair. John Stones. Yeah, West Brom going. That's not that bad, is it, for a quick one? Back to 3-4-3. It feels like I haven't played 3-4-3 for ages. Wouldn't you keep City players? I'd consider it, but like when you're doing like a wildcard like this, who should you get rid of? Ericsson, maybe? Although I don't think that's the worst wildcard. Obviously, you can pick and change like certain players. Surely the amount... Oh, hang on, I'm not saying I'm happy with this. Surely the amount you'd fix would make an early wildcard worth it. Maybe. But I mean... I'd probably want this from Gameweek 30 onwards. So I mean, Lukaku, Kane and Gabbiadini, that's 3 transfers. I've already got Mane in and Sigurdsson. I don't know. Hit confirm. Not a chance. If I hit confirm, this is the last stream because I'll be crying so much. 250 likes, will you confirm it? No way. We're only on 76 likes. Let's get to 100 before 10 o'clock. 100 likes before 10 o'clock and then we'll announce the poll results so far. Yeah, Coutinho could be Firmino if we save 0.1 million elsewhere. I'm not sure about Valencia either, by the way. I mean, Man United are quite solid. He's fairly attacking. I mean, his assist was a bit dodgy, but this week. He's got 3 assists in the last maybe 6 games, so that's quite good. Fixtures coming up are okay. Middlesbrough and West Brom should be clean sheets. Obviously, he'll have double game weeks to come, but we've got a lot of... Man United got a lot of games, so... There is no amount of likes that could make me confirm a wild card now. That would actually take out more players than I got, wouldn't it? Alright, we'll put Candyland on. Ken's work continuing team. No, I'd probably go Firmino, to be honest. No news on Ibra right now. Who's got West Ham players for next week? It's pretty tempting, to be honest. £6.9 million for Antonio. It's nice. Fixtures are okay. Yeah, I'd be screwed in Gameweek 28 with that team. That's why I'm not going to confirm it anytime soon. You may see my lineup for next week, yes. Mine looks pretty bad too, so we're all in the same boat, don't panic. Antonio is a must. Don't know about that. Be very nice to own though. Is Funes Mori a better option than Baines now? Yeah, I think Baines, you're really relying on those penalties. Like most of the attacking, like if they're going down either side, it's down Coleman's side. How's it going, Nabil? Yeah, Heaton was just ill, so he should be back. Not an issue, I hope. That's the second time he's just randomly missed a game, I think, Heaton. Put all your blank players to the first 11 starters anyways. Yeah, maybe. See. Do people really want Aguero for Game Week 29? Maybe. Liverpool at home's not the worst fixture, I don't think. But most likely is that... I'm actually quite tempted by what Matt suggested now. So Ibra and Crouch out for Llorente and Lukaku, and then Aguero would just become Kane. I mean, let's say I do that, right? So looking ahead... Let's say my next 3 fixtures, I'm really not convinced by Llorente, by the way, but we'll see. Let's say they're these 3. It's climbing up the ranks, though. 3.2 million in the bank, so Phillips could become Firmino, maybe? Oh, no, actually, no. Hang on a sec. I'm playing 3-4-3 at that point, aren't I? Oh, I can't get Tom Carroll in, though. Nightmare. So I'd have to get who? Tom Davis, I suppose. Tom Davis is my cheap mid. And I'm 4.4 million in the bank. You can get Sanchez back in. Sterling, Sanchez, Mane and Sigurdsson. That's not the worst, is it really? Llorente will not be my captain 100%. Be Lukaku, I reckon, for sure. So that might not be the worst option. The other thing if I do this is... so I can't get Davis either because I think I might get Coleman. I don't know. See, if I take a -8 next week, I get Llorente, Lukaku and Coleman. I'm then up to 11 players. Could be interesting. What about Gabbiadini? Could get him in Gameweek 30. I don't know. This is the thing. There's so many transfers to make. My defence is okay. It can probably just about hold up, but we'll see. We'll see. Gabbiadini ahead of Llorente. Yeah, but for the next 3 fixtures, Llorente maybe wins out. Josh King, yeah, but that'd just be 2 games. Don't really want to bench someone at Josh King's price. I'd prefer someone cheaper. We'll see. I know what's going to happen if I get drawn into trying to field 11 and game at 28. It's just... I don't want to get in awful players that I definitely don't want to play. Obviously, Lukaku's a must. He's 10 million. That means I've lost 0.2 million on him. Annoying. So I've lost 0.2 million and I've lost potentially 2 transfers from my transfers this week. Awful. Oh yeah, Fraser from Bournemouth, isn't he like 4.8? Yeah, he's a potential one I could put in. Maybe, we'll see. Is Lukaku a must? For me, he is, yeah. He's cheaper than the other bigger hitters. He's got 4 great fixtures in the next 10. In the next 6. He's captain with 0 this week. Captain with 0 in game at 29 as well, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying he's essential, but... Well, actually, for me, he is, yeah. I think he is this week. Why not play 3-5-2? Yeah, I could do. I don't know. There's options there. What's been my worst transfer so far? Can't remember right now. Worst transfer. This week was pretty bad. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm sure people will remind me in a minute. Will Swansea be able to get a clean sheet out of the whole match? I don't know about that, to be honest. Playing away, aren't they? So I'm not banking on a clean sheet, that's for sure. Sigurdsson to Morales, no way. Mkhitaryan, nah. Oh, Mkhitaryan was he? I'll tell you actually who my worst transfer was. Baines. Bought him in, he didn't play for 6 weeks, and then I got rid of him. Yeah, taking Kane out after his 2 blanks has been awful. All he's done since his score is get points. So that was really bad. Ibra's been a bit of like a pain point for me. Like I kept him for too long, and then I actually, in the end, made the right choice not to sell, and then I made the wrong choice this week not to sell. So, not doing too great with Ibra overall. Amat came on, nice. I didn't even notice that. Now I've got rid of him. Alright, what are we on? 84 thumbs up. We need to hit... Oh, only 83 now, I've refreshed. We need to hit 100, and then we'll go through the poll results. One minute? What's this 1 minute business? Oh, for Amat. Chelsea attackers. Yeah, this is the thing. Sound like a broken record now. It's in the same season. You just can't have everyone. I just can't fit everyone in. I do my team and I'm missing a Liverpool midfield, and then I'm missing I don't know, Sanchez, then I haven't got any Chelsea attackers. And if I do this front line, I haven't got Ibra, so it's very, very tough to fit everyone you want in. What's class as a good rank? By the end of the season, like you'll find most serious players want a top 10k finish. Right now, 100k or above should be good. I've not owned Costa all season. I've owned Alonso though. He's been great. Martial up top when Ibra gets banned, maybe, but Rashford could also play there. Am I still dropping Ibra if there's no ban? I would not like to commit to that question. Probably, I don't know, because Middlesbrough away could be tight. West Brom and Everton's okay. Sunderland away could be alright. I don't know. I mean, I'd rather have Kane, that's for sure. I don't think Rooney plays up front, to be honest. Ibra is a must in double game. Yeah, but we can always get players back in as we need. Maybe that's another reason to keep Aguero. Easy downgrade. You're getting Valencia for Brunt. He seems really good. Yeah, he's a nice option. A bit more expensive than Valencia, of course. He was really jammy. Really jammy with his assists, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Can you still see the stream alright? Okay, that's weird. It's got a massive error saying that the stream wasn't playing. Aguero triple captain hasn't been insane. Yeah, it hasn't. But I mean, the fact that he scored straight away means the risk of it being a huge mistake is really dented. I think about 25 points is probably the max you're going to get from someone. Maybe 30. So he's already on 7, so what? That's a 23-point mistake, and he's still got another game to go, so... And that's if the person everyone else triple captains gets 30 points. So in the end, I basically just told myself, like I said on the last stream, that the triple captain wasn't something to be massively worried about. I mean, obviously 25 to 30 points is still nice, but just try not to stress out about it in the end. At least that was the plan. It's working so far. Someone said about doing triple captains every week. Oh, I don't know about that. Is Mane essential? No, I don't think so. Triple captain 2 years ago. Must have been last year, because they've only been out. This is only the second year. Would I say 27 doubles, week 28 blanks, week 29 fixture swing against West Brom, and others to follow, plus United and Arsenal general fixtures, plus doubles to come, is the best for free transfers? Because that sounds like you saying West Brom to Man United and Arsenal assets, which of course, yes, but there's a bit of a price difference. I think that's what you mean. Amat to Funes Mori, Sterling to Firmino, and Aguero to Lukaku. I mean, it's -8 to go. That's probably quite nice. I mean, Funes Mori's a nice option. Firmino's better than Sterling this week, and probably actually for the next couple of weeks. So yeah, and Aguero to Lukaku, that seems good to me. I mean, 3 of those players aren't going to play, so that's like a -6 or something, I don't know. It's not as bad as a -8. I think taking hits is fine this week if the players you're bringing in are long term. Like, I'm looking at players like Llorente and Josh King. They're a bit shorter term, so I don't know if they're worth hits as much. They'd have to pay it back pretty quickly. I mean, I'll probably go back to the Aguero question. Probably get rid of him just because For the same reason I haven't owned him until this week for a while, because it's just not worth the money. I'd actually like to bring in a second Liverpool midfielder this week, but I don't know if long term it's the best decision to make. It's the problem with having so much money in the bank when everything's open to you. It actually gets a bit harder. Right, let's do the poll soon. We need 12 more thumbs up. Hit that like button on the stream. We'll get to 100 and then we will do the polls. Have a look where we're at so far. Have a quick look now to see how we're doing on them. Aguero bench, yes or no, should be in the poll, but it doesn't really matter, does it? There's not a lot we can do about it. Okay, that's an interesting result. That's probably obvious. Okay. When are you planning to work? I don't necessarily have a plan. It'll probably be game week 30 or I'll just hold it until 36. We'll see. But before game week 30, we'll know the game week 34 fixtures, so I'll be tempted to do it then, but it'll be tough to pick who. Boom, boom, boom. What am I selling out for? Alright, so I can't bother to wait for 100 likes. Let's just do the polls now. Okay, so the first one was... Send me any responses we've had first. So okay, we've had 74 responses so far. So, would you take your triple captain back if you could? So 21% said they haven't used it yet, or they didn't use it in 27. 60% said no. I said no as well. Obviously, that would be an easier question to answer after Stoke, but right now I don't think I'd take it back. I'm happy enough with it. And then 17% said yes, they'd go again. It's interesting. Who was that? Which one of you said you'd go again? Has Kane reached essential status? Perhaps unsurprisingly, the big winner is yes. 80% of people have said yes. 13% said no, and 6% said they're undecided. I think he's looking pretty damn good right now. Plus, he's like a nice captain option. Like I've said before, I don't think I'd want to captain players like Costa. Just don't ever see these braces and hat-tricks in him. How many players for game week 28? So 4% of you are apparently screwed. 8 to 9 players is 50%. That's actually the highest. The next is 10 to 11 plus is 33%. And then there's 12% of you with only 6 to 7 players so far. So is Kane as essential as Vardy? I don't think I got a single goal from Vardy last season. I mean, Kane usually has a pretty strong end to the season. It's usually the start of the season where he struggles. So yeah, I think he's... With the fixtures, I think he's looking fairly essential right now. As essential as you can be without being essential. Because I don't really like that word, but... I just said it about 5 times in the last minute, so... Not right at the end, but it was good. There's a new blank in game week 34, so wildcard could be difficult. Yeah, I mean, will there be blanks in 34? Who's going to blank in game week 34? Don't think that's right. Is Lovren likely to start against Burnley? I mean, he could do. They're not exactly defensively sound. Oh, they're doing okay at home, I suppose. Yeah, I see someone just say that there's a new blank in game week 34. Don't know who. Blanks in 34 due to FA Cup semi. Why? Won't they just not have a double game week? I thought whoever lost or whoever went through just didn't have a double that week. They would just play their single game. Someone correct me. But yeah, I thought like Chelsea have got a double game week in 34 unless they beat Man United, then they've only got one game. That's what I thought it was going to be. Okay, it depends. Alright, we'll have to see then. So that's another reason like wildcarding before 34, and then what happens if game week 34 screws us and we've got to get rid of a bunch of players. But we should hopefully know that by game week 30, right? So we'll see. Do I think Everton will keep a clean sheet away to West Brom? When are they playing West Brom away? They're not, are they? It's West Brom at home. So yeah, I think they could. Only problem we're waiting for game week 37 bench boost is team rotation. Titan and relegation spots could be confirmed. Yeah, exactly. Plus, it's, again, like I've said it a few times now, how many points are you putting on that bench boost and like the double game week players? I don't know. It depends how many they've got in that game week. It could be a lot of big hitters, so you know, a wild card could be good. I do think bench boost is a bit overrated. Interestingly enough, as well, is I don't know. Let's say it's Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United. And Spurs, like you're gonna want Kane, Ibra, maybe Costa. So there's not really much space then for the cheaper assets. If you don't have Ibra, then you're punting on the Man United midfielder. I don't know. Although I'm very tempted by an early wild card this time around. It's just the fear, really. The fear of it going all wrong and game week 37 being huge. I just don't. Something in my head just tells me wait until 2 weeks before the season finishes not the right time, when you could get like multiple weeks benefit out of it now. Not going for 15 double game weeks. Yeah, if I wait for game week 36 wildcard, then I will probably look to go for 15 double game week as easy as possible. Or as many as possible. Obviously, prices might dictate how many I can bring in, but I'm not like so up for it as I was last year, I'd say. But to be fair, that week last year where I bench boost still got me a lot of points. Like I got like 160 something points. But the week before and the week after weren't great. But obviously, you could wildcard early and fuck up your wildcard, and then you've screwed your team, and you haven't got it for later on in the season, so I don't know. Kapui again, I hope not. You think you use the wildcard prior to game 30 and just get into 15 double game players? That would be a lot easier said than done, I think. Yeah, Liverpool players screwed us last year. But they're not in Europe this year, so we're good. You can wildcard early and still easily get 15. Yeah, of course, but only if like injuries don't screw you over and stuff. You know, suddenly a player's out of form and... Do you know what I mean? Like right now, for example, Spurs midfielders, you're choosing between Ali and Eriksen. By game week 37, perhaps Ali's out for the rest of the season and Eriksen's the key. It's another transfer you have to make. You do have some transfers, yeah, of course. But those 7 free transfers could get you through these weeks without wildcarding, and then you can have a great wildcard at the end. So it's really like 2 very good options. Problem with Game Week 30 wildcard is that we could miss out on players like Sigurdsson with no double game week. That is true. I mean, this is the second season in a row now where people have got rid of Spurs assets because they've only got single game weeks and they've done really well. So I won't learn my lesson anyway. Like I said before, no matter what Aguero did today, I'd be going all in for the next double game week most likely. I don't like playing double game weeks too sensible. When a double game week's long slightly, so the bigger ones will be game week 34 probably, and then game week 37, and then there could be mini ones like any other game week almost. Depends on the teams involved, etc. Will Ibra get a ban? Most likely, yeah. Villaronca. Getting rid of Ibra. That guy knows where it's at. Well, they only did 4 points better than me, so. There's like a Hall of Fame on Fantasy Football Scout, and he's top. He's got like he's never finished outside of the top 5k in like 9 seasons. He's an FPL legend. Why does Gabbiadini keep rising in blank game weeks? Good question, to be honest. They're never ever finishing outside the top 5k. It's just, I don't care how much you talk about it being luck, there's got to be some skill there. No, I want to get Villaronca on here. If you're watching, no doubt he tunes into this. That's what he's doing worse this season. Oh, he's up to 13k. The man is ridiculous. Look, let me, this is his, for anyone that hasn't seen the man, the myth, the legend. So this is his rank. So he didn't start off too bad, but he's around 100k. He's creeped up to 13k now. But these are his previous ranks. Never finishing outside top 5k. In fact, he's only finished outside the top like 1650 twice. It is ridiculous. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 seasons. So this is his 9th season. I really hope he gets top 5k. Look at Owen Hargreaves' team. He's doing alright, isn't he? He's not... Oh, yeah, sorry, he's ahead of Mark now. I reckon Owen Hargreaves definitely tunes into this. Sup, Owen? When the Owen gets tough, that is genius. Wow, he's 363. Fucking hell. He's triple captain Aguero. He's definitely watching some kind of show, isn't he? Owen Hargreaves, if you're watching this, get in touch. Big fan. You were great in the 2006 Euros World Cup. Peter Crouch as well. Look at that. What a legend. It was so good seeing Crouch start, actually. Even though I missed it for like the first 20-30 minutes of the game. He doesn't use official FPL. He uses Let's Talk FPL. He's tuned in right now. He was the 870th subscriber, guaranteed. Looks like Sane over Silva wasn't such a bad mood yet. Very nice indeed. Surely Villaronca wins it one year. That would be great, to be honest. Now people do say that about it. In fact, I find it funny because people say like he plays safe and stuff. he'll never win it, but he's come a lot closer than most of us. Yeah, there you go. See, told you. Someone always says he'll never win. He's become pretty close. Boy, that DOS JNO United is good. DOS? What does that mean? When am I going to get Sanchez? Undecided. Maybe Gameweek 31. Don't know if I'll be able to get him before that. Also don't know if I want to have him before that, if he's apparently had a bust up. I'd like to see how he kind of does over the next couple of games. I'm pretty certain he's going to start, but we'll wait and see. No, he never takes hits. Well, he did this week, but he very rarely takes hits. Usually saves the transfer, then makes 2 transfers in a row. What do I think about Barnes in for Ibra? I'm not sure about that. Vironka doesn't post as far as we know. Unless he's using some kind of secret account. Which he could be. You never know. What's up, people? Yeah, exactly. He needs Wenger for the 4th place trophy. TM, you're so pessimistic. Maybe he will win one day. Let's hope. Hope he does. Number 1 in the world has Beninteke. Look, I owe mine to give advice to number 1 in the world. Jesus Christ, check Hargreaves. Oh, okay, Gameweek 1 team. Alright, let's have a look. What a team. Curtis Davis, Callum Wilson, Anagalo. Mahrez, captain, very nice. Gameweek 1 teams are always nice to look at. Oh, not nice to look at, but interesting. Yeah, heating in from the off. See, like, I knew these players were going to come good. Ericsson, Hazard and Redmond. Wasn't the worst first week. You had Mahrez captain in Game 1 last season. Very nice. If I had that team this game week, yeah, it'd be quite nice actually, wouldn't it? Aguero captain. Vardy did the business again. And Gray actually. And Firmino. Not Ericsson though. Redmond, yeah. Stones double game week. Valencia assist. Yeah, that'd be a pretty nice team this week. Kapuli on the bench, yeah. I never got any points from him. So glad when I finally was able to get rid. I think, so excuse me, I think I made some money out of him at least, which was nice. Yeah, the first couple of weeks of Foster and Heaton wasn't great. I've had Heaton all the way through, actually. Coutinho, Firmino or Mane? I think Mane if you've got the money, otherwise the other two is tough. I think I still prefer Firmino though. You have Redmond now? Surely not. Or do you mean in Game Week 1? Didn't want to get rid of him, but was forced to really get in Liverpool mids. Oh, Sanchez Game Week 1. Captain choice for Game Week 28. For me, it'll be Lukaku. Shearer bought in Glenn Whelan this week. For real. Oh yeah, I was going to go and put my captain on Lukaku, but I don't have him just yet. But I will. I will. 8 points already for Glenn Whelan. I mean, Jesus, where did that even come from? Though I missed something where we all decided to get Glenn Whelan in. So I don't remember it. I think most of us probably had Redmond in Game Week 1, like, out of position potentially. Midfielder was cheap. Couldn't resist him. Obviously never worked out in the end, but it was nice in Game Week 1 at least. Getting those 10 points. I would look at like Mane captain or something, but I don't know. Mane might even be a better choice than Lukaku, but I don't know. When do they play? Should we take this into account? Oh, the Liverpool play on the Sunday. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I do like Mane as an option. Like I said earlier, my logic, the fact that you might not do it twice in a row, is pretty stupid. How's it going, Jimmy 2? Mane triple captain. Yeah, not yet. Well, not at all, they haven't got any doubles. Oh my god, excuse me. See you later, Thomas. Yeah, Gabrielini's not doing right. Am I keeping Crouch? Only if I stick to 3-5-2, otherwise I might get rid. We'll see. Yeah, I don't usually like playing. I don't usually like playing the you know, Captain Mane because he's on the last game, but I'm already thinking about him anyway, so maybe that'll sway it. We'll see. Fantasy Football Scout website is just fantasyfootballscout.co.uk. How many here triple captain Sané? Probably not many. Right, people, not going to go just yet, but let's wrap up the questions. Maybe have a slightly earlier finish today. It's Sunday, I've been working all weekend, I've got to work the next 5 days. Pretty knackered. Plus we've still got another game to go. And a double game to go. I know people were already asking me earlier if I'm going to stream on Wednesday. Same as last week, that'll depend on when Scoutcast is. If they do the Scoutcast on Wednesday, then I won't stream. If they do it on Tuesday again, then I'll do it. I'll stream on Wednesday during the Man City game. And maybe on Friday, I'll see. I don't know when the Scoutcast is going to be yet. Hopefully I'll find out tomorrow. Tuesday's usually better, so we'll see. But I know they'll probably want to preferably do it on the Wednesday, so I will take my lead from that, really. Stream for that crouch brace, I'll be loving it. Robots on the stream, just what we need. Announce when to stream. I really want to stream on Wednesday because I'll be able to do it during the match. Whereas if we do the Scoutcast, it'll be probably afterwards. But we'll have to see. That ain't up to me. Well, it is. I suppose I could just say, no, I'm not doing the Scoutcast. But I want to, so. You'll be inside the top 1k. Very nice. We have to congratulate you. How come you can't show the game live on stream? It'll just get taken down. Not allowed to show Premier League games. Copyright and all that. Sterling or Sané out? I'm still swaying towards that Sterling is the better option, but let's see the Stoke game first. That looks like a fairly good game in 2019 yet. Josh King, Sigurdsson, Mane, Eriksson, Sanchez, Kane, Lukaku. Yeah, Sané is a really big differential, worth noting for sure. Firmino or Sigurdsson for game week 28? Firmino. The Sigurdsson doesn't often blank, especially recently, so I just prefer Firmino's match really. Just gotta be careful with Liverpool against lower league teams, lower in the league teams. Match of Day 2 is on. Okay, so that's probably a good choice by me to call it a bit earlier tonight then. 108 likes. Don't forget to give the thumbs up before you leave the stream, that is. Subscribe if you're new around here as well. Mawson captain, no way. I've got my 15 points, I'm happy with that against Leicester. Sterling meets old club Liverpool at home. We all know what old players do. Yeah, maybe. Cheers, Legions. Pray for Sergio, I will be. Cheers, man, thanks for tuning in. Okay, cool, yeah, I'm just going to call it because Match of Day 2 is on. I don't blame you for wanting to go and watch that. We've had a good hour and a half. I think at this point there's not too many more questions we can answer anyway until the matches are finished and as we're getting closer to game week 28. So yeah, last time I say it, thumbs up on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. I will announce on Twitter and maybe even Snapchat now and Facebook when I'm next streaming. Might be Wednesday. If not, we might just leave it till Friday. Maybe I'll put a video on in between. But yeah, we'll go from there really. So yeah, thanks all for tuning in. Enjoy Match of the Day 2. And I will catch you next time. Bye.